Welcome to episode 3 of This Is Why No One Likes You. Today we have Mr. Nick. We'll get to your last name in 1 second.
All right.
Right. Yeah. So we're just going to get straight into it. We need you to spell your name first for us.
Surname?
Both. Do you have a middle name?
Yes.
Yeah,
Spell
include
it
that
all,
one.
dude.
Include that one in there.
NickPeterAngeli.
Okay.
All right. So we've had a bit of a debate, the three of us, about how to pronounce your last name.
Yeah.
Would you like to pronounce it for us and see who's right?
Look, I pronounce it however,
I want a definitive answer. Just settle this for us.
All right, so when in the country, everyone said Angeli,
Yep.
which doesn't sound Italian at all. But when I moved to the city, they're like, oh, Angeli.
It's
And
sort of
then,
with
now
both
it's in
right.
between, so it's like Angeli, but it's like Angeli.
Yeah, it always weirded me out here in Angeli.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was always Angeli
I
for me.
I think you're probably closer to
It's
right.
too
I told
easy.
you I was close.
I don't even know how to say it properly, so it's easier just to go with whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
so who was right?
Well, I still don't think that's settled. That
No,
sucks.
all right.
But,
Angeli is
We'll
the most
have to
common
get
one.
your dad on next episode or something.
all right. So for anyone who doesn't know you, how would you explain yourself? Who you are?
Fuck, now you're busting out the tough ones already.
That's right. Just a quick little.
I play guitar in 2 bands and bass in another band and
Yep.
write music.
Those bands are.
Poison Fish with this man over here. Team Vom with Luke, who you interviewed a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Podcast number 1.
Podcast
Yeah.
number 1.
Yeah.
And Soft Taco, which is kind of like my kind of project where I write most of the songs and
Yep.
it's a 2-piece kind of duo punk folk type thing.
Yeah. So that's what people would can seek if they're interested in you and what you do. So you've got Soft Taco, you've got Poison Fish, and you've got Team Vom.
Yeah, all the foods.
All one Team Vom, please.
They're all food at
I
one
was trying
point.
to think of what was the worst one to eat, Poison Fish or Team Vom.
Yeah. How did that Team Vom name come over
Yeah,
again?
it's a
That was
good
a good little story.
So Luke and I debated this for ages because I thought he came up with it and he thought that I came up with it. And I finally remembered after talking to my sister, who's a renowned spewer at parties. Sorry, Loz. I am too. But we would always tag team spew and we called it a Team Vom. And then Luke heard
that's
that
pretty
and he's
cool.
like, that's what we can call the band.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's what's right. Who knows? But
Wasn't it? I heard that it was written in a file to name some of the songs you were doing, but you didn't know who wrote that down.
yeah, that could have been it too.
Yeah, maybe.
I can't
Yeah.
really remember. Those
The
are hazy
basis of
times.
what that story was, I feel like he came up with it quite intoxicated. No, you never.
Hey, just quickly though, is Nick's mic all right? It seems a little bit far from where I am, but
That sounds good.
Sweet.
I can project.
Project.
Moving on.
Moving on. So we know, but not everyone on camera would know, you're pretty good at impersonations.
All right.
We were just thinking it would be cool to get you to do a conversation between me and Christopher Walken's arguing over the last toy at Kmart. And you got to do me and Christopher Walken.
All right.
It's Christopher Walken.
Walken, is it? Sorry, my mistake.
Hey, that toy. I want it. I'm gonna take it. That's it. You would just walk away.
Yeah. That was better than we could have expected.
I'm gonna take it.
You wouldn't argue with him.
Paint thinner.
Smells good.
Sure.
That answer leads us into the next bit, I think.
Does it? Oh, it does. This one's good. This
Alright,
one's
so this is a
good.
new game we've decided to do. It's not a new game; it's a new game for us to do. The word association game.
All right.
So we got a list of words. Did you want to do any of these? I'll do the first up. No, you want me to do them?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to say words. You're going to say just quickly whatever pops into your head.
Okay.
All right. So I think I got about 15 here or something. Style.
Rick James.
Ooh.
Blue.
Metho. Terps.
Peter Lancaster. Pear.
Shaped.
Cigarettes.
And alcohol.
Blues.
Clues.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Long hours.
Mad.
He's fucking mad.
He's mad as a cunt. Lovely man, though.
Kyabram.
Pigtails.
Oh.
Hang on.
No, aren't they
Why?
from... Yeah, there's a band called Pigtails from Kyabram.
right. Okay.
Yeah, didn't we
yep.
play a gig with them?
Yeah. I thought you were going to say something else because of the story of our drummer.
Oh, no.
Ruse.
Badass.
Jimi Hendrix.
Flames.
Brunny.
Richie.
Team Vom.
Luke.
Christmas.
Nothing.
Alex.
Hair.
Nah.
He's got good hair.
I'll take it.
Yeah, okay.
right.
Was that, yeah. Alright.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
That's the end of that game.
Yeah.
You did. That was really good.
Yeah.
It's like,
I hope.
we should play that more often.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
very
bring it out next
surprising.
week. I forget who we got on next, but we'll bring it out.
That's good.
Oh, I've got the next one as well. So, out of all the bands you play in, who's your favourite to play in?
Oh. I'm going to say Soft Taco because I get Cohen to myself.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
And he's just so much fun to just... I'll play and I'm having a good time. And then I
Yeah.
turn around and I watch him. I'm like, I'm not having a good time. He is.
okay. So who do you compare your guitar and lyric writing to the most?
Oh.
You can be separate, so lyric writing is one.
I don't... They kind of just come. Like, I just play and then sing
Yeah.
to kind of just get a vibe.
So you don't have anyone that like you can kind of compare it to, really? And you don't have to. It, like, there's no one that you kind of look up to more, or
it's
something
all
like
pretty like some of it can be quite like teenage emo-y stuff. I guess,
but you
like-
don't present
No,
it like
it
that.
doesn't get presented in the same way.
That's always in the presentation of it. I
No,
think.
I'd say the guitar
The
style is
delivery.
definitely like Neil Young, but like fast.
Yeah.
And
The one that I've always sort of... I heard you before I heard the band, actually.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sounds like Nick's guitar playing. Was Neutral Milk Hotel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Was
like,
that
I heard
Dinosaur
them.
Jr.?
So, and also Dinosaur
oh
Jr.
yeah,
but,
definitely Dinosaur Jr.
Oh, I don't know the. other
But
guy.
when I heard those guys, I listened to it. I'm like, that sounds like Nick's guitar playing.
Yeah.
There's
Just
that sort
that-
of
just
softer but hard playing.
That just like fuzzed out acoustic guitar. Just
yeah.
it's not even distorted. Like they've just like turned the fucking volume on the desk up too high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that always comes to my mind.
Like I started playing guitar, like playing punk, like, you know, Nirvana and Weezer and stuff like that, and Green Day, and then kind of got into like folk stuff, and then kind of just got into like experimental and different guitar tunings and things like that. But yeah, I'd say Steve Malkmus from Pavement also, like on guitar, like he
Yeah, I haven't heard much of those guys.
his songs sound deceptively simple for what they are, like.
Yeah.
And like it's always in some crazy tuning.
Yeah, cool. You like to mess around with tunings and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I love it.
You're a
Like,
big capo fan.
yeah, capo and the tuning just and you know, the song I'm gonna play today. Actually, I forgot the tuning. I had to like relearn it and make it up again. So
Are you going to use a capo to
yeah.
compensate?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you also played bass for JMS Harrison,
I did, yeah.
and he loves a good capo.
Yeah, he gets right up there in the
Yeah.
capo.
It's
Like,
like
capo
13th
10 or
fret or
something
something.
ridiculous like that. But
It's a bit late, but I was going to say, because you couldn't remember the tuning for that song, you are capo-sating.
yeah. Escapoed. No, doesn't work. But yeah, I couldn't remember the tuning and where the capo went.
What? well.
This is going to be great.
Yeah, I look
It
forward
can
to
only
it.
do well.
So I've dumbed it down.
Yeah.
Next question: heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay. Next question.
Have you ever done anal?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Maybe I can put that on the New Year's resolution list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put it on your
I'll see
Tinder
you there.
profile.
Yeah,
as your New Year's resolution.
If it's going to help me get matches, I'll take your advice.
I don't know if it's going to do that. We didn't think you were going to be that confident in your answers.
It's just like, I know we wrote that, we're like pissing ourselves writing that down. And you're just like, no.
No, why haven't I
What
done
do we
that?
expect, really? Fucking
I've just
child.
never had the chance, I guess. Like,
This is the
I
type of
wouldn't seek it
podcast
out,
you get.
but like if someone asked and I'm in the mood, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
This is the type of podcast you get when like 15-year-olds first get a camera.
Yeah.
Like, we think this is way funnier than it is.
Alright, favorite pasta shape?
Oh, it's a good one
Oh, rigatoni.
for you. Is that the one?
You and me
is that
both.
That's the big cylinders,
The
right?
big one, like penne, but thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Get all
my
the-
go-to.
all the sauce
no.
in there.
Yeah, but I like the shells for that, though.
The shells are
Yeah,
good. They're
shells
like,
are good.
they're like little spoon handles.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
But I suppose
not
with the
handles, the other one.
With the rigatoni, you get that too anyway, I suppose.
Yeah.
But the shells just
And
keep
it's
me
just
And you
warm.
can pick them up. You can get it. You can like pick up like 5 or 6 at a time and just shovel them in,
Yeah.
and they don't fall off the fork.
Oh, I'm making
Yeah.
pasta tonight.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched the first... Hang on.
No, reread that.
Yeah. Have you watched the first... Oh, yes. Sorry, I do remember this question. Fucking hell. It's not my handwriting. Yeah, have you actually watched the first 2 episodes yet? And what did you think of them?
I did.
Yeah?
Because like I heard that like Luke had written a new song, and usually he brings every new song to the band, and I wanted to hear that.
It should be a Team Bomb song, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great team.
I just said to him, I said, I think it's a great song, and you just do whatever you want with it. Like, it's got its own place, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to never play it again and just have it as that thing, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
There you are.
Well, he's always usually doing little side solo-y stuff as well. So.
Less and less, but like every now and then one pops up.
But there is some stuff that he writes where I'm like, yeah, that's just a Luke song.
Yeah.
But I heard that one and thought of Team Bomb straight away.
Yeah.
So
Definitely, yeah, very
I
good
think either
message.
way it would turn out really well. Sorry.
I also, just wanted to see, like, you guys as well, like, what the format was and kind of study up in case I happen to get
Get the phone
chosen.
call.
If I made the top 10.
Yeah, well, you did.
do you reckon people feel obligated to say yes?
Totally.
I did.
Yeah.
We got a regular one we've done every episode so far.
Yes. Yes.
Oh crap, I go first. So this is TYCPPD. Things you can't picture people doing.
If you watch the first 2 podcasts, you'd know that.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Maybe, sorry.
So mine is the one so we're now picking one each and then one you can't imagine someone else doing. So mine was, have you ever done a magic trick? Can't imagine that.
I disappear from a lot of parties. without any evidence.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Houdini.
Yeah.
People
I'd say
always
that.
have different names for the
Ghosting someone.
the ghosting, yeah.
I think that's a go-to.
Yeah.
The Houdini's a good
Maybe
one.
a Harold Holt. just go for a swim. Not come back.
Yeah. We call it Krezing it because we got a mate, Krez, who just disappears.
Krezing it.
I know
Yeah.
Krez.
He's a sprinter.
Good on him.
Yeah.
Yep. Mine for you was getting up on your first alarm.
Never happens.
Nah, no way.
Never happens.
It's a difficult task.
How many you got? How many you got set?
I actually have my I actually have a proper alarm clock. It's older than me. It was my dad's.
Really?
And I've got it set so it's the radio. So sometimes I'm like dreaming and I just hear like a song. I'm like, I like that song. Then I wake up. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm awake.
Oh, so
Snooze.
the alarm is the radio station?
Yeah, back in those.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be like your first alarm in high school.
That alarm clock's been through a lot. Like it's just filled with dust. I've spilt wine in it. Like all types of things. It's been dropped in moves and it's still working.
It's a warrior.
It's in better shape than me.
Yeah, it's alarming how
Yeah.
well
Just
So,
clocks that one up.
yeah, but they're the ones with, like, they've got the little red digital...
Numbers?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they've got to be red. It's like a
Yeah.
barn. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
Yeah.
not a fucking barn if it's not red.
I bought one like just after they were starting to fade out, and it also projected the time onto the wall.
Oh, bullshit.
And that was really cool because
Yeah.
I like to
I'd
sort of
hate that.
think while I am.
I'd hate it.
Yeah,
Very good.
Yeah.
I like just looking at the numbers before falling asleep.
I wouldn't want to wake up and see it. Because then I'd be like, I've got to do things now. Like, and this is like a pretty like big way of like telling me, pushing me.
Time
into
exists.
It. Like, I'm not good at like being told what to do. And
We were going to have a segment called Terrifying Times.
Yeah.
Where, like, you know, when you wake up in the morning and you see a certain time and you're like, oh no, I've got no time left now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, you know, where you have to be by a certain amount of time. I don't know.
I have enough dreams like that where I wake up,
Really?
but like I'm still in a dream, and like I'm like an hour late for work, and then like I scramble up, but then like I've woken up again, and it's like 3 a.m. and I have to go to work for another 4 hours. One time I woke up and like the alarm clock writing was like in Arabic. I'm like,
I am not awake.
I'm like, what the hell is this? Woke up and then
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess I'll go to sleep for another 2 hours.
Yeah.
I like that. I like waking up in the middle of the night.
Man, I love that. You check the time and it's like 2:30. You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, but then like once you wake up, you just wake up every hour until.
Oh no, I don't.
I can't. That's how it works for me.
But you never sleep better than when you wake up in the middle of the night. Or for me at least, I don't sleep better a couple of hours before. It's just like your body just goes, now's the time.
But I hate, like, let's say you got to get up at 7 and you wake up at like 6:10.
Yeah,
That's the worst. Because
that's good. I can deal with that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can't stand it because like I'm not going to get
need
up
lots of time.
and I'm going to fall back asleep and then I'm just going to be out for another few hours.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Depends how long it takes you to get to work. All right, we're back.
We're back.
We got a fancy new camera and we don't know what happened. And anyway, moving on. So we were halfway through TCYPPD, things you can't picture people doing.
Alarm, fever, dreams.
That's right.
Yeah.
So part of that is we want to get your opinion on Pete shopping or clothes shopping.
Yeah.
Pete,
How does his clothes shop?
All right. Yeah, I watched the previous two installments, and I've thought a lot about this.
Yep.
I think Pete's a pretty all or nothing guy when it comes to his style. Like, he either fucking goes all out or he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's either it's like
description.
for his good clothes, he'll like go high end.
Yep.
Like some crazy expensive store for his jacket that he, when he changed to his Pete persona.
like for weddings and stuff.
Yeah. But I think you'd also just go to Kmart for your stock standard, like plain t-shirts, undies, jeans. Like
That's where I can't get to in my head. I can't picture him like flipping through clothes and making decisions.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're gifts, and he just going commando the whole time.
Yeah.
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 Okay, well, that's a good answer though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we got next, Josh?
It's big news. I'm angry. Why did you kick Dan out of Junkrats?
Oh fuck. He couldn't play bar chords. That's the short version of it.
Still can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say he still can't. You can do everything else.
But like it was a mutual. It was also like we played together for a few years and we were kind of tight as a 3-piece, and we thought an extra guitarist might free up some room for some, like, I can play some guitar solos and wank myself off a bit more. Yeah. But it just didn't work, and unfortunately we had to
there
make
was a casualty that held a grudge for 10 years.
Yeah. I can't actually remember how you told me.
It's probably text.
You're worth 25 cents though.
That decision was passed to me.
Oh,
to
back
make
then
the
it would have cost you.
Yeah, it's 25 cents there.
Back on my Pete phone, the Nokia 3310.
Has he still got one of them?
He's got something.
He's got something big and chunky there.
Ask Julian Medore about Pete's phone.
Okay. I will. We will. We'll have to have him on.
He might be next.
He really?
Yeah, he might be.
We're thinking.
I'd like to see that.
Yes.
So this room won't be the same after his performance.
No.
None of
We're going to have to go to the park or something for sure. Yeah. So, when are you going to start writing songs that don't sound the same?
When I learn a different instrument.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can see you giving up your job, living in the mountains and playing a sitar.
Yeah. I think I could do that, but I think I'd kind of get...
Or one of those harps that, like, it's not a harp, but it's an international instrument that's sort of laid out on your lap and you...
Like the Japanese one, like in that movie, and there's those two dudes, and they play it and they shoot like invisible samurai swords out of it. I'd really love to learn how to do that. House of Flying Daggers.
Okay, I've never seen it.
No, I think I'd have to change. Like, I don't know, I'm pretty set in my ways of the style. Like big chords and simple melodies.
No, I reckon you're going to live off the land.
I'm not trying to
reinvent
reinvent the wheel. But yeah, saxophone, Billy Joel cover band, except I'd write all the songs to sound like Billy Joel songs.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right. So this is a weird one for me to be asking. But there is an upcoming Poison Fish album. Mm-hmm. Breaking news.
Yeah.
Just your thoughts on it. How's it going? That sort of thing.
I think it's their best. You know, like I think every release we've done, like, you know, has gotten better and better, and I think it sounds tough, and we got to spend a lot more time on it and try different things.
Yeah.
There's a lot more. It was like more simple, but like more involved, if that makes sense. Like,
well, I was there, like, so I'd agree.
We did a lot more like tracking, but it was more efficient.
Yeah, it's more straightforward.
And we kind of knew what we wanted more this time around, and Hayden, the engineer, was just really good ear and ideas, man. Put on his producer hat sometimes, and he generally come up with the goods.
You need that sometimes, though, don't you? You need that little bit of.
And he's just a fun guy to like be around.
I love like guitar pedals. What I found with him is like I'm just someone who sort of flies off whatever's going on.
They got a pretty good selection.
Whereas he would come in and go, I see what you're trying to do. Hit this. Do your crazy thing, but you need to hit these two, and then whatever else. And it'll always be better than what I would have done.
He was definitely the eye of the storm.
Yeah.
So how many songs are on this album?
11 or 12.
Yeah.
One of them we did ourselves, which is just
true.
like we did it in the room, which is just like a kind of like a not filler, but like it's kind of like an intro or like an intermission type song.
Well, we have 2 on the last one of this type of thing that we do, so we got 1 on this one.
Cool. You're gonna attach it to the end of a song, like after 3 minutes of silence.
It's Josh getting Shakespearean.
Yeah. Are you excited?
I am excited, actually. I think you've showed a bit to Ben.
Maybe.
And he said it sounded
yes, yeah, we got like one rough mix of one of the songs.
Oh, that's right. Actually, I've showed you one of the rough mixes of Resignation.
Yeah. That'll probably be a single too, won't it?
Let's listen to that again tonight.
Yeah, we'll have to. I'll have to find it, but yeah.
So what's Josh like being in a band with?
He's Josh.
I'm going to get it in your mouth. Open up.
He's pretty. He can be a unique thinker at times, and kind of frustrating because he's set in his ways. But like, I kind of understand because I'm the same way. Like, you know, like I have to do things my way and kind of have it my idea, but not in like a control, like dictatorship way. It's like I have to come to my own understanding of something before I'm going to do it, rather than like listen to someone else. Like I need to, you need to kind of experience yourself. And
the one thing I have learnt over the last 10 years is I've got to let you go crazy before you learn the melody that works with it, because you're not a straightforward one note bassist.
Yeah, and I think you're the same in that way as well too.
Yeah,
but that's why people go and see Poison Fish.
Yeah,
so they can watch the bass player.
Well,
that's fair.
They're only human.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's just a looks thing.
But yeah, after like 10 years, like, you know, like it's, I've learned a lot, like in like your stage presence and like your energy and like just.
Cheers.
It's like you just like zone out for half an hour and become this like thing.
Okay.
Like.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's the point? Do you feel like you
I feel different. I don't feel like a different person, but I do feel it's like feeling everything and nothing at the same time. And I've heard other people describe it like that before as well.
It's like you're just doing a different part of yourself, I guess. Yeah. And
I don't feel like I'm a character or anything like that.
No, but do you get to the end of the show and go, what just happened?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good.
There's been a few of those.
Yeah. Sometimes it's
the
a performance.
Old Brunny, rest in peace.
No, what about when we played, what was it called? The Highlander Bar or something? It was about 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And there's a fucking... It was guys in suits, women in cocktail dresses.
Yeah, it was in like Flinders Lane or in the city somewhere.
We rock up and we're just like, what are we doing? So we get our riders And like they gave us cards like this, and it's like each one is a beer. And Nick just turns to me and goes, "Reckon if we give them all of them, they'll give us a couple of bottles of wine." And we drank them in about 10 minutes.
Oh, so they said yes.
Yeah. Oh, because one of the
I
bar,
suggested it to
one
them.
of the bar managers was actually like, he had a black flag shirt and was like, "You don't look like you're suited here."
Yeah.
And he wasn't, but yeah, that turned out to be one of our, because like Jonesy rocked up.
That was early days.
That was pretty early. It was like 2 years in or something. We ended up playing with I think either they became Lieutenant Jam
It was
or
Lieutenant Jam.
It was Lieutenant Jam.
They did have the name at the time.
But they were a bit poppier than we are.
Yeah, they were definitely more refined than us.
That can be kind of cool, though.
I think they knew us and like
Yeah.
they thought it would be fun.
It can be a bit more memorable that way as well when you're
Yeah.
not really playing in your own environment.
Other than the 10 people who were up front and went there for us, the rest of them hated us, and that was great.
Yeah.
It turned out to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, a bunch of friends that actually just happened to work in the city just like turned up.
Yeah.
After work.
I remember Jonesy
Sweet.
being there.
Yeah, and
Really?
Brooksy.
Shout out to Jonesy.
Yeah.
They had like $14 jugs of cocktails and they were flowing.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. So we're doing show and tell. We did
Yes.
that last week too.
Yeah,
What do you got for us this week, mate?
I'm prepared. This is a Boss tremolo pedal, Trem 2, who I've got my friend Julian to mod. And
Julian's a dude.
He's also, he's from Long Hours. I am Duck Eye. Lovely dude.
So
Bit
what's he
of a
done?
case, bit of a head case, but he's all right. He's all right. But what happened is, with these things, they lose volume. So like I found like I'll hit it on in a clean guitar part and it'll kind of make a fluttering sound, but it'll kind of get washed out like it's not enough. So he's added an extra volume knob, which
That's cool.
which means
Yeah.
I can
Do
kind
that.
of keep that at a level which is the same as my previous tone before I hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can also do a thing where you just turn all the effect off and just crank the volume and it'll be an overdrive or like a clean
so
boost,
yeah, sweet.
which I think's really cool. And he's also named it Troia di Mama, which I'm not going to tell you what it means, but
I'm
You can
going
look it
to
up.
Google Translate.
You can look it up.
This is finished.
Are you going to use it today?
yeah, I'll give it a crack. Yeah, I've got a fresh
sweet.
battery in it and see what happens.
Fair enough. You're still using batteries. I suppose it's just a one-off pedal. Isn't
I'm
it?
only using one pedal.
Yeah,
so
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
But a shout out to Jules' pedal mod company,
yeah, metal mods.
Metal Mods and
Yeah,
Amps
and
or something
amps.
like that.
Cool.
He's a whiz with that type of
Oh,
stuff.
actually, my amp's fucked. Can he fix that?
Yeah, probably.
Ask him. He probably.
Two of my pedals. One is actually made from scratch from him,
Oh,
and
cool.
the other one has been modded by him.
He also destroys things to make them sound different, which is
Okay.
also
Yeah.
his kind of destructive type of modding, which I like.
Yeah. I actually want to give him a pedal and go do whatever you want to
Yeah.
it. Just
Yeah,
see what
cool.
he comes
He's
up
very
with.
creative, very creative, talented man.
Well, next we've got the tattoo segment.
Oh,
Where,
right.
Yep.
I
You got
could
a pen?
regret this.
And paper?
There's a pen down here and
We'll use this.
an easel.
Yep. An easel. Like an artist. Have you got a timer or do I do this, Alex? Yep.
All right. Let me know.
Doing it with the left hand?
Yeah, I'm doing left
Yeah,
hand.
let's see how this goes. Because not much is writing on it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, sorry, you had the time. I was looking at that
Yeah.
one. My bad. Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
camera fucked up.
Yeah, that was disappointing.
Yeah.
But take two.
Take 2.
I think the cameraman fucked up.
No.
Nah.
No, blame your tools,
You're-
mate. Blame your tools.
You know what they say?
Be a good
Bad tools.
tradie.
I don't know. Just trying to
5
stand it
seconds.
around.
3,
While we're
2,
here,
1, and stop.
Drama
Nice.
Panorama and Sloth Gospel. That's just things we found laying around that we have of Nick's.
Oh, this is a front runner, this one. So I won't show you now, but we're going to post this afterwards.
Yep.
And that'll be added to the collection of tattoos that I get to pick from that will be
Yeah.
permanently on my ass. How good.
Yeah.
How good.
I don't want to be the one who videotapes your tattooing of that. I don't want to be looking at your ass for an hour and a half.
Well, Alex is the producer. He might have to film it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
A few close-ups.
Well,
I think we should all do it.
new experience.
Alright, with our millions of viewers, we got viewer questions.
Yep.
All right. Lay 'em on
So
me.
you've got half, and it'll be relatively quick fire, but you can clarify a few things if need be. Do you want to jump to the start?
Sure. First question is from Andrew Cozzy. I don't know. I'm not good at questions.
I'm going to agree.
Yep. This one's from Ben. Who would win in a fight between Jay Mascis and Gareth Lydiard?
Well, Jay's a pretty solid, robust dude. I reckon he could take a beating, but I reckon Gaz will just... He's not afraid to, like, use foreign objects, and he'll just, you know...
Yeah. No, I reckon you're right.
Dirty.
He'll go all out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this one's from Omi. Do you still wish you lived at the quarry?
Not really. I don't think I could deal with it now. Like, it was handy and it was fun. It was a good way to be introduced to Melbourne, like living on top of a pub.
It's a good way to
with
be in your
12 other
20s.
dudes, all from the same town, at the age of 21. Like
300 parties a year.
I think I'm past that. Yeah, 300. Yeah.
This one's from Pete. Do aliens?
If it's consensual, yes.
So... That's a good answer. Yeah. So I messaged him, and because you messaged him last week, and he came up with best meat, and then he followed it up with, "Oh, you don't have to ask that if you don't want." He said the same thing to me.
So he's going for the two syllable question.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, you don't have to do this."
Actually.
I'm like, "Oh, it's not really different to asking paint dinner or candles."
Yeah,
and he's like, "Oh, I don't remember those bits."
Yeah. He hasn't seen it yet, has he?
Did you get? You probably.
I
got
think
it.
he saw it with us upstairs once.
You probably
but
got
we're pretty
it.
wasted.
Awake.
I might have got it. No, yeah.
It might have been 5 in the afternoon and he hadn't had his beauty sleep yet.
Yeah, he was sleep typing or something. Yeah.
All right, this one's from Stu. Who named the Junkrats?
It was either our drummer at the time, Ben, or our bass player, Aaron. It wasn't me.
Okay, so there's no...
It wasn't your second. It wasn't your second guitarist.
Aaron had made a rat logo and we liked that. And we're like, what can we be? Rats. And like he just said junk rats. I'm like, fine, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, it became Quarry Rats later.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
This one's from Phil. What was it like to grace the stage with one of the finest performers that has ever lived? I think he was on the previous podcast. I can only presume he's talking about me.
I messaged him.
Well, yeah, I've been in a band with him for 10 years. Nah, Phil's great.
Yeah,
like,
that performance was awesome with Phil.
We did. I watched the Oasis documentary and was inspired because I just, they really didn't give a fuck about anything except for music and just, getting out there and football as a reference to like a question. But yeah, I'm like, he's from Manchester, so I'm like, let's learn an Oasis song and I'll get Phil to sing it. And he literally had 2 days' notice, and he's like, yeah, I'll fucking do it, mate. bring a fucking tambourine. And he's in there with the few. Yeah, no, he was on song. Like I felt like it was Liam.
You've played with him for years now.
Yeah, a couple of years with him now. Yeah.
Well, I can die a happy man.
Yeah.
Like after that performance.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, this one's from your father, Peter.
Oh, great.
Ask him about Meg and the Bronze.
All right, Meg and the Bronze are his 2 dogs who are Australian cattle dogs. Look them up. It's a thing. They don't have tails. Not docked, just born without tails. They're his security guards for his fortress in the country Victoria for whatever he's hiding, whatever government secrets he's stolen, and they're good dogs.
This one's from our mate Dave Lyon.
Lani?
Yep. If you had to put a 5-band lineup of only Melbourne-based bands, past or present, dead or alive, who would you pick to be in that lineup?
I'd have the Drones.
Yep.
I'd have Magic Dirt with Dean on bass.
Okay.
Poison Fish,
Yep.
just to be a part
Without
of it.
Josh?
Get Josh's replacement to do it.
Maybe if I get 2 Petes on drums.
Oi, there we
Can
go.
I do that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
The Meanies, they still play now, but back in their day when they were like crazy, like Bad Brains, like
I saw them
punk.
quite late in their career, and they're still pretty fucking crazy.
They're still Link's hilarious. He's like a cartoon, like
Yeah.
he's great.
Just quickly, sorry, I'd love to watch Josh watch a Poison Fish show.
That'd be great, actually. actually.
Like you and Peter's doing a two-piece show.
Yeah.
And Josh is just in the crowd like...
They've done two-piece shows without me.
yeah,
and
we've
they
done-
actually
Oh, yeah,
had
They end up terribly
they had
every
a
time.
broomstick with like my face on it because I was
Oh,
like,
I knocked your head off at the end of the show.
do you feel better?
Yeah, a lot better. I actually had someone come up to me going, the whole show I thought that was a tribute to your dead bassist because they'd never met us before. And I knocked his head off at the end of the show.
I was,
like,
I was good as dead years. I was in Europe for six
that's
weeks.
right. Yeah, that was it. It was called IDGAF back then.
Yeah. And I'd say Nation Blue number 5 because
Yeah.
it'd be good to see Poison Fish open for the Nation Blue. So like, you know, the viewers can be like, "What's this?" and then they get the real experience.
I'd die a happy man if I could play with Nation Blue.
Well, you'd have to watch that too, yeah? Like your favourite gig, you know?
Yeah.
So this one's... Oh, is it my turn?
No, I think you're right. It is your turn.
Okay, so this next one's from Luke Colaco. If you are only allowed to do impressions of one celebrity and no others for the rest of your life, who would you pick?
It's a tough choice. I've already done Walken. But
What, you give up walking?
I've done him. I've done him a lot. I'm just
What
going.
about Arnie?
I'm going to go with Pete. It's not a tumor. I go with Pete. The old
Yeah. No, it's a classic.
vegetables are unimportant.
Okay.
What's the point of them? Chicken parmas. Now that's where it's at.
It's so good. It's so good.
I can't wait. We're going to have Pete at the end of this season, I reckon.
Yeah.
Jen has asked, what is the first ever gig you went to?
First ever big concert I went to was Flogging Molly at the Corner, and
Fucking great.
our whole family were huge fans, and Dad, Mum, my sister and I all went there, got in the mosh pit.
Yeah. The whole family, like, together?
Oh, I wish. I would have loved to see Dad in there. No. Great night, yeah.
Yeah.
Still had the shirt for 12 years and recently just had to toss it out because I wore it to death.
Yeah. No, I know that shirt as well. It was a Nick staple.
Yeah.
I'm sure I would have seen it.
They have pints of Guinness on it. I have to wear it
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can... Do you have a photo of yourself wearing it?
somewhere.
Yeah, you'll have to get it to
I'll
us.
have to
So we
I'm
can
sure
that
there's
post
some
it.
great photos of me wearing it, drinking Guinness.
Well, this one's from Taryn. No, I just asked that. No, you just asked that, didn't you?
I just asked,
Yep, I'm paying attention.
best gig.
Taryn asked, if you were to write the story of your life so far, what would the plot twist be?
I don't know about the plot twist, but this picture pretty much sums it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Go
Maybe the plot twist is I get back up and I do the 900 and become world famous and.
Oh, so that's not you crashing. You know what I mean? Twist. It looks
No,
like
no.
it.
yeah.
He gets knocked down, but then he gets up
that's
again.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
This one's from Hayden. Doing our album right now, so you got to be kind on this one. Have you ever been tempted to do anything like ditch mail when you know the people are wank jobs?
Wank
a great
jobs.
insult.
Yeah, I can picture him saying that.
Yeah, I know exactly
You
how
gotta start
he does it.
calling people that.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go call someone now.
Look, I actually like.
Sorry.
The mail's pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Like I finish quite early so I can do all my like be an artist or whatever, sleep
Yeah.
till fucking whatever time and fluff about. But it's a good job. But I recently started delivering mail to a building where my ex-girlfriend works in, and I got a package for it the day, and I was so tempted, but I'm just like,
Be
Not
the better
worth it.
man, Nick. Be the better man.
yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Have you got one?
Nope, I'm
Alright,
all
I
out.
got one more. This one's from Jules Medor. What is the most overrated Italian dish out there?
I'm gonna go with they're all good,
Yeah.
but like I reckon risotto's
Yeah.
kind of overrated. Like, you know, you go to a restaurant and pay $30 for a plate of risotto, you can make it yourself for a quarter of that and better.
I can't remember the last time I've
You
ordered
also
a
like
risotto.
have to add
Yeah.
like a million like slices of parmesan and chili
Yeah.
oil and stuff to make it taste good. But maybe I've only had bad risotto.
What's your favourite then?
Favorite risotto?
No, favourite Italian dish.
Oh, gnocchi. Gnocchi.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
My nonna used to make gnocchi
I'm gonna have to get
with
some
like
tonight.
real meat, like, and it was melt in your mouth.
Yeah. I remember the gnocchi they used
It
to
was
make
rare
at
that Dad
Cafe
would let us eat it.
Romantica.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they made the best
They made
gnocchi.
a really good gnocchi.
Right, I missed it.
Yeah.
But that's it for the viewer questions, though, isn't it?
Yeah, we got one last question, which we're asking everyone.
Yep.
You can do it.
If someone doesn't like you, what would they say about you?
He's too talented.
Too talented?
Too talented.
Yeah, fair
That's what I
call.
say about you every day.
Yeah. See?
All
And
right.
with a hint of bitterness.
A hint? I thought that was pretty filled with it.
Before we cut away to your performance, any last words?
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Thanks for coming on.
Call back to episode 1. I like it.
Yeah.
I've done my homework.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for watching. This is why no one likes you.
The camera stuffed up
It did.
twice.
But we're professionals and we got on with
Push
it.
through. We got a new camera. We're trying to work out how to use it.
It only enhanced our performance.
That's right.
We're
And
all
we've
better
got-
people for
We've
it.
got Alex the Wizard on the editing and stuff,
Yeah.
so it'll look fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to look like an
Probably
idiot.
look better.
Probably, yeah.
I'm going to look like an idiot. He's going to put it together so well that me saying that won't make any sense.
He's going to
Yeah,
put
true.
clown hats on you like Disney host.
What camera? Anyway, what song are you playing? Or maybe you can just introduce it when we cut away.
Yeah, I'm doing a song which was on Soft Taco's second EP. It's called Unfazed. I actually forgot how to... I was talking about this earlier. I forgot how to play it and relearned it. And I'm like, maybe it's about time I brought it back, for a rare performance.
You were saying that it's in a weird tuning?
Yeah. And I've had to alter it and guess.
Yeah, so using a capo for this one?
Caper on the third, drop D.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know it's a cheap joke, but so you're kind of capo-sating for...
Capo Sapien.
I think we're done.
Let's not go on. Thanks, mate. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks heaps, man.
How nice is it in this room right now?
Ah, it's so
Hot as
cold.
fuck, man.
So
Let's-
cold.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, come on.
Play a song.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Cheers.
Cats and Beer, take 2. This song is actually called Unfazed. Shift and shape, 'cause you couldn't get it your way. I strain to read the note I read yesterday, and you look so glum tonight. On a smile don't shine so bright, and I know you won't blame me, but I'll shame me for wasting your time. Count the days till you hop another plane away. I strain to read the note you read yesterday, and you look so unfazed that I left you shortchanged. And I know you won't shame me, but I'll blame me for wasting your time. Taking too long, come on too strong. I can't get us out of here unscathed. Taking too long, come on too strong. I can't get us out of here unscathed. Dismayed, with a smile left unchanged. Estranged, but you look so unfazed, And you look so good tonight. And I know he's gonna kiss you right. And I know you won't blame me, but I'll shame me for wasting your time.